So, would you mind giving me another round of applause?
Yeah.
Now, the topic for today is about fast forward. My first question to you all is, assumingly, we are now in 2011, 1st of October. Moving forward for another 5 years, if I happen to meet up with you somewhere in actually 2060, 5 years from now, if I bump into you, what would you like to be today? And what would you like to achieve today? For the last 70 to 80 years, countries like Switzerland, countries like all in the West, Virgin Islands, all these things, is where the rich are parking the money. Right? And they take around 70 to 80 years to accumulate close to around 6 trillion US dollars. 6 trillion US dollars, ladies and gentlemen. But now, let's see what has happened. For the last 10 years, right? Countries in actually Asia, namely actually mostly in Hong Kong and also actually in Singapore, has accumulated close to around 700 billion in US dollars. Meaning to say, in a very short period of time, the accumulation in terms of wealth, the shift in terms of wealth, has actually slowly migrating from actually the west to the east, which is the path that we are staying. Now, what does that mean to you? What that means to you is either you actually going to do very well, and then you have money, you put inside all these private banks. Right? Altogether, in Asia, there are around more than 500 commercial banks, and there's around 92 private banks. Private banks like, you know, Citibank? Do you all know Citibank? You know Maybank also got private banking? Standard Chartered? HSBC? Barclays? Okay, all these private banks. So means that either you accumulate a lot of money, you work very hard, put money there, or how you do is that you actually help your clients, your friends who are rich, invest the money through you or through me. There's two options. Right? By the way, any of you know this gentleman? Any of you know him? Nobody? Any of you know him?
It is Salah.
Oh, okay. Who says it is Jala? Okay. Just someone who says it is Jala? Okay. Now, this is the one. This is the back in Malaysia. This is the person who's going to make you rich. Because this is the person who is actually pioneered a program called Economic Transformation Program in Malaysia. You know, Malaysia now is going through transformation, right? Right? They're talking about one Malaysia. They're talking about government transformation program. They're also talking about economic transformation program. So to share with you, Malaysia currently have 12 national key economic agenda called NKBA. They talk about transforming in terms of tourism, education, greater KL, transport and all this. And one of the sectors that they're going to be focused on is financial services, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Because financial services is the backdrop of any country economy. Would you agree?
Yes.
If you don't have a good financial services, the economy is not going to do well. And what is specifically the key three institutions in the financial services? Bank, right? Investment company, right? And the third one is insurance company. In any economies, you have these three financial institutions who is actually called the three pillars in financial services. Okay? And how does this going to actually benefit us or benefit you? Because in the process of actually doing that, they would like to encourage people to establish what they call financial service institution, FSI. This FSI is basically to actually serve either corporate clients or individual clients. And this has in fact started. Have a guess how much in terms of the business opportunities is actually they're talking about? They're talking about this. Really in Malaysia, 126 billion business from 2011 to 2020. Means says from 10 years from now, that's why we are very excited. Because from 10 years from now, they are going to actually generate this 126 billion business. And we have started just now, 2011. This is the beginning of the new decade. And ladies and gentlemen, you are sitting on it. Right? Now, imagine if each of us get 0.01%, not 1%, 0.01%. Do you know how much is the value is? Any idea? 0.01%. How much do you know is the value? 12.6 million ringgit Malaysia for each of us.
Wow.
12.6 million on Mandarin, 1260万 business for each of us, right? And it's starting now in this year onwards for the next 10 years.